Hi friends, this is Lokesh. Welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. Today we are going to discussing about Agile Scrum methodology. Nowadays all the companies are using this Agile Scrum methodology. Almost you can say that 90% is companies they are using right now. Basically this Agile Scrum methodology basically it is a combination of both incremental and iterative model, and this agile methodology basically they divide it into sprint wise. Each sprint they will make it like a timeline. It is a 2 weeks to 1 month. In this timeline they agreed by the scrum team during the sprint planning meeting. Means the development team they're going to agree, right? Once they agree, then they can go for the sprint, make it as a 2 weeks or 1 month. User stories are split in different modules. Each result of every sprint should be potential one shapeable product. And here there are three types are presented. One is roles, artifacts, and meetings. This is a representation of Agile Scrum methodology: product backlog, sprint backlog, and sprint and daily meeting, and sprint review and retrospective. These all the things are presented in this Agile Scrum methodology. Product owner is nothing but he is the representation of the client side. He will act as a client. He will make it as a which which one is a prioritize the list of product backlogs, which is a team should be finish and release that particular important one and unimportant also. But he will make it as a list of product backlogs, which is the story we need to pick it first. And scrum master is nothing but he is the one facilitator to the scrum development team. He will clarify the queries, organize the team from the distribution of each team, how to use the scrum, and also to return on investment. And scrum development team developers and QAs who develops the product. Scrum development team decided the effort estimation to the complete product backlog items. Means which is the product owner is make it as a product backlogs, right? What are the stories important, and once he assign that all the things, the development team and QA team they're going to give the estimation how long it will take that particular story, how many hours we can able to complete those things. They're going to estimate and they're giving that. Scrum team actually in here functional and self-organization group of dedicated and people's group of product owners, business analysts, developers, and QA. Every member they involved in here. Maximum like a recommended size is 7 plus or minimum 2, and between 5 to 9 members in a team we can able to make it in the scrum team. Artifacts is basically user stories. User stories are not like a traditional requirement. In user stories, stakeholders maintain what feature they need and what they want to achieve. User stories they're going to make it. And product backlogs is basically a repository to where the list of product backlog items stored and maintained by the product owner. The list of product backlog items are prioritized by the product owner and high level and low level, and reprioritize and product backlog constantly. Here is the backlogs, right? Here what will happen, the product owner he will make it as a which one we need to pick first and which one we need to pick next. Like that he will decide, product owner sprint basically, and they're doing that. Here what will happen, user stories, this all the user story backlog which is the one it is presented, right? The all are user stories, and product owner is going to make it which one first we need to choose and which one is the next. Sprint backlog, a group of user story which is the scrum development team agreed to during the current sprint. Means the scrum team basically development team they're going to decide which one once the product owner prioritize the product that stories, right? Once he done that one, development team they decided to take like this story I can able to complete it in time of the sprint, like 2 weeks or 1 month. In this duration I can able to deliverable that particular story. Like that they will commit and they will stake in the sprint backlogs. Here, what will happen once they started, it will start for the burning chart. Product burning chart means how many stories are completed, how many are pending, what need to be taken next sprint. Those all the things intimated in the one chart. Sprint also, sprint burn down chart also same like how many stories development team taken and how many they deliverables, what all the things are pending, what we are going to take next sprint, that all the things are presented. Release in this graph also the same way, but here is what are the pending items, what we need to go and what we are going to deliverable for the customer. All the things here it will present. Defect burning down chart is basically in the during of the project development, right? In the sprint, how many defects we raise, QA team is raised, how many fix, how many we need to move into the next sprint, how many we need to converting the defect to story, that all the list it will present in the defect burning down chart. This burning down chart is basically provide a proof that the project is on track or not. This all the burning charts are present there, right? This all the places it will present all the things like a proof what exactly the development team is given, any backlogs are presented, development team is completed, or the uh, like a story it is going to next sprint or it is whole. Everything the list is present in the burning charts. Meetings is the last one is a meeting. In this meeting what will happen, sprint planning meeting. In the planning meeting is basically the first step, and here what entries come team attention. Here the product owner select the product backlog items in the stories from the product backlogs. Here he will select in this the stories he will select. Once is selected, most important user stories top of the list and least important user stories and down. Scrum development team decided to provide the effort estimation. These are the stories. High important is first and low importance stories in down. And once they choose, right, they'll start for daily stand-up meeting. Here what exactly they will talk about, right? In this stand-up meeting they will here is going to do today, what exactly they are going to do today, what exactly they are going to take, and what exactly they need to do it, and everything they will reporting will be between pairs to scrum master or product owner. They will update to the scrum master or product owner, they will update daily wise. In this daily stand-up meeting basically it will minimum it is 15 minutes. Approximately we need to take 15 minutes to complete that entire stand up. Sprint review meeting is basically development team presence and demonstration of a potential shop product, and product owner declares the which items are completed and not completed. Means development team is decided in the sprint, right? They give an estimation also. Here product owner what he will do, right? And what all the development team is deliverables, what not is the deliverable. Everything he will add in that backlog, and stakeholder feedback he will do that. In the sprint retrospective meeting, here is basically something they are doing again after sprint review meeting and documentation. The lesson learned, which is a lesson we learned, what went well and what could be improved. These things they can mistakes. In case we done any mistake in previous sprint, that we are not going to do the same mistake into a next sprint. That all the things they are going to discussing this meeting. In basically agile methodology, when we are going to do importance, right? The client is not so clear on requirement. The client expects a quick release. The client does not given all the requirements at a time. In this moment we can able to prefer agile scrum methodology. That's all about agile scrum methodology. If you like this video, please like my video and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.